Hey y'all, Kentucky Farmer here, and welcome back to another episode here on Estancia Lapacho. It's a new day. It's a little foggy out. It's still early in the morning. We've advanced, I think, 2 growth cycles, maybe just 1. And so our sugar field over here is now at the 2nd stage. So it got a little bit bigger. The stalks are more noticeable. And then the field over here, let me speed up a little bit. This one is at the 1st stage now. So in this episode, we need to seed this field. In between the last episode and this one, I once again got an opportunity to do quite a few missions. Let's bring up our menu here. So if we look at our game stats, I've now done 46 missions, which our current bank account balance is just shy of $500,000. So doing pretty good there. And because of that, I think to speed up seeding this field, I've already got, the one Massey with the double row seeder. I think I'm gonna go ahead and buy a second one, a second setup just like this, another one of those tractors and another one of these seeders. So let's hop into the store here. And that is the FS1700. And we're gonna deck it out. Okay, and then the next thing I wanted to get is another one of those seeders. It's the 2-row. And we're gonna need a weight. So AGCO 1500, because I'm currently using the one I have on the other. And I don't really need it now, but the next thing that I'm going to want to get is a second one of those 5-in-1 cultivators. And it's pretty cheap, so I'll go ahead and buy that. So I'll have 2 of these, and 2 of the tractors and 2 of the seeders, and that equipment should pretty well hold me over for doing the replanting. I've got this thing with that little, I don't really need that little plow anymore, or cultivator, subsoiler, whatever it is. I don't really need that anymore now that I've got those 5-in-1s. So I could probably take this back and sell it when I pick up the second one of these. And then, for fertilization, right, I've got this stuff here. I may wind up, depending on how much of that I have to do, I may wind up getting like a second one of these little Masseys and a second one of the weeders. But we'll kind of play that by ear. I think for now I need to start saving up some of this money and maybe... well, harvesting's going to become an issue soon because that other harvester's really slow. I'll need to get the 2-row harvester, and then we're going to need to start buying fields, right? Because we've only got 3 fields. So grab this. I guess I'm also going to have to buy a few pallets of seed and fertilizer. Fill up what I got here. Quite a few pallets of sugar cane there. Oh, and before I forget, I also need to grab... Yeah, let's use this. Might as well. It's right here. I need to fertilize field 2 before I do anything with it. Let's check the map just to make sure, but... So yeah, I mean 14 and 1 are good to go, but field 2 is only at 1 level. So seeding it will bring it up another level, but I'm going to need one more layer on there before we do anything else. So let's grab this. Alright, let's see if a hired worker will do this. Oh, a hired worker will not. Alright. In that case, let's use courseplay to force it. Ah, I forgot. It's folded up. Oh, courseplay, stop doing that. So annoying. Alright. Let's see if that's actually working. Oh, it's not. They fixed that bug, didn't they? Alright. Well. I mean, I guess I can just seed it and then run the weeder in the first growth stage like you're supposed to. I don't know why I dropped that there. It's back where it belongs. Alright. Go back to filling this up then. I tried. Seeder's full. Let's head on over to the field and we'll get started. Start this seeder over here on this side. Hire a worker. And now I'm gonna go grab the other one. Uh-oh. Stuck. And I'll hire a worker for this side. Apparently I left the lights on my tractor. That's good. I'm gonna try and do a slightly better job parking this. Well, I've got those two out there doing their thing. Let's see, what did we talk about? This. I'm gonna get rid of this cultivator, subsoiler, and pick up the other one that's down there and bring it back. Probably should have picked a faster tractor to do this. I don't think we're going to get very much money for that. Yeah. 10,000. Well, I mean, the new one was 17, right? So actually was a pretty cheap upgrade. Of course I gotta buy another pallet of fertilizer. Cool. I got both of those. I don't really know what I'm going to wind up using this tractor for. I guess I could wash it off and stick it over here. Like a glove. Fit right in there. So in the last episode we kind of ran around and looked for storage sheds, and I was like, there are no more storage sheds on here. So I figured we're gonna have to place some stuff. I put in a placeable that I found in Mod Hub earlier today. Found these vehicle shelters that are just kind of just like a basic tin roof, kind of rough looking sort of shelter. Thought they might kind of fit in around here. Yeah, it looks like they'd probably work over here, you know. Could do a couple. So, of course, we got the grass. So, the other thing that I picked up, it's under miscellaneous. I don't know what it would be under. I picked up the modded version of the roller. That is supposed to be like the terrain manipulation one that you can remove or change the texture of the ground. Don't really know what it would be under. Unless that just modifies the functionality of the stock roller. I think in the store it was under Lizard brand. I've never actually had a chance to use it because it doesn't work on multiplayer, and when it came out, that's when I really started using multiplayer servers for about everything. So I didn't have a single player game going when that came out, so I never really had a chance to test it. So I don't see it in here. I wonder if I forgot to activate it. I'm pretty sure I did. Oh well, I'll have to do some investigation. We don't really need it right now. But my thought was if I could clear out this grass and just roll this to the same dirt texture, then I'd have a pretty good spot here where I could plop down 2 more sheds and have quite a bit of equipment storage. Guys are going good. I'm also gonna need a fuel trailer eventually, so I think I'll go do that now. And take this a little slightly faster tractor here. Alright, and I don't know, I think since I'm here, it's weird, it keeps jumping over. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy one of these. Just to see if the mod just changes the function of that. And then we're gonna buy a Thunder Creek trailer. Oh, look, ground type, original ground type. Okay. Cultivated, plowed, sowed, sowed wide, grass field, asphalt, sand, concrete, pine needles, grass, gravel, leaves, rock, mud, slabs, dirt, meadow, lawn, bright dirt, original ground. Huh. Wow, looky there. Okay. Let's give this a try, see if we can do something about this weed problem they got over here. Alright, so that's original ground. It doesn't really look to be doing anything. Cultivated, plowed, sowed, sowed wide, grass field, asphalt, sand, concrete, pine needles, grass, gravel, leaves, rock, mud, paving slabs, dirt. Let's try dirt. It's just brown dirt. Okay. Oh, and remove grass, yes. Ew. Well, look at there. That's kind of neat. So it looks like maybe this mod needs to get updated for the new like dirt types that are in this game, but that's pretty neat. There we go, clean up their parking lot. So let's see here, we'll lift the roller. And I guess I'll take this back to the farm, and then we gotta come back and grab the fuel trailer, fill it up, and take it back to the farm. Since I don't have a front 3-point. Alright, let's give this thing a whirl here. Let's see, we want to do, we're going to remove the grass, and we want to change the ground type to, kind of want to try gravel. Let's see what that looks like. And then do this first row along the fence by hand, but then maybe we can get GPS mod to help us make nice straight rows with it. Alright, new, auto, that looks good to me. This is kind of fun. I've never used this roller before. I really like this. I wish you could like build maps in Giants Editor this way. Just drive around and place buildings instead of having to use paintbrushes. Guess I don't have to technically do, I can do bigger turns and just come back and alternate like I do on a field. Wonder what happens if I try and gravel over these mud tire tracks on the road out here. Alright, well, I don't know about you guys, but I think that looks pretty sharp. Nice big gravel area. I'm kind of tempted to gravel over the driveways. Like gravel over these random grass patches in the middle of the driveway here. Might make this whole area look a little bit nicer. Again, like I said, I'm not too sure what's going to happen when I try and gravel over these tire tracks. Like it kind of looks like, I don't know, I guess that's just how it blends the edge. So I'm reluctant to hit these right now. Once those guys are done, what I'll do is save the game and then I'll try running over these. And if I don't like what it looks like, I'll just restore the save. Or, you know, restart the game and not save it. So let's throw in one of those sheds and see what the sheds look like. Trying to figure out which way I want to really... I think I want to put them in this way. Yeah, I mean that one's peaked like that, so I'm going to do that for these two. And basically just kind of center it. Center it that way. And then have it set back about as far as that building. So something like that. I wish I could like rotate without moving the building. And then while I'm in line, whoops. Never mind. Moved me anyways. I guess I have to look at it from this angle. But I could probably... get that thing right up in there and kind of butt up against it almost. Oh, that's pretty good. See, this is kind of a tattered old steel building, so it fits with this tattered old steel building. Now, hopefully it's big enough to actually store some useful equipment in. Now that it's in there, it does seem a little low. I like it. And they were relatively cheap, so that's hard to beat. I still got lots of room over here. You know, I could gravel this bit of grass out and even do like one of the big guys. One of these things, you know. Almost got room to like do two of these things. These are huge. But yeah, they're also 94,000, so I don't really want to build one right now. We'll see. It's those bigger harvesters, I'm kind of not too sure where I'm going to stick those, because those things look really tall. Tall enough that I don't think they're going to fit in there. And so let's check on our cedars, see how they're doing. Gotta be getting close. Yeah. Oh, they're both out of sugarcane. Whoops. Oh man. It's a lot of sugarcane to do this field. Alright. I think to refill these, I'm just gonna drive them down to the shop and buy sugarcane down there and fill them up. Since it takes so many pallets, it's gonna be faster than trying to load them on a trailer and drive them back here. I find it odd that once again this thing has used half of the fertilizer but all of the sugarcane. Is it really that hard to like optimize these so that it uses, so that like both things run out at the same time? Alright, gonna do another fertilizer. Now we ran out of room. Perfect. I'm gonna take this back to the field and swap it out for the other one. Kind of think, I don't know, there's quite a bit of field left, I guess. I was kind of thinking I could just start this one and let it finish and just refill the other one and put it away. It'd be nice if this fog bakes off eventually and goes back to being normal daylight. Probably gotta wait till 9 a.m. before that happens though. Or 8 a.m., I don't know. Alright, didn't even miss anything. Yeah, this doesn't have that much left to do. I'll fill this thing up and put this one away. We'll just let the one that's in the field right now finish the rest of the field. I guess technically I don't need to fill this if I'm not going to plant another field between now and when I do the harvest, because ideally I want to be filling this with the remnants of previous harvests and not buying sugarcane to fill it. But I don't know. We've probably got a couple more game days left before I get my first harvest in. I need money to buy. Kind of want to buy some bigger harvesters, or at least be ready to buy them. So I may wind up getting another field between now and then. I'll just fill this up. I guess I already got the pallets sitting down here, might as well use them. Well, alright, that fits in here. It's a plus. Okay, next thing I wanted to check, so I had a thought about this. Let's see here, why? Original ground, okay. So if I don't like what it looks like, I can just restore it back to original ground. Nice. In that case, I think I'm gonna expand my gravel patch here. Oh, yep, look at that, it doesn't do the where the tire tracks are. Well, that stinks. We'll fill in this little triangle part here with gravel. Alright, that ties it in a little bit better. And I can probably gravel, yeah, so there's no tracks over here. So I could gravel like this little chunk, or I could at least remove the grass. Let's do that. Ooh, that little bush is non-collidable. Whoops. Or is collidable. Yeah. Alright, well, yeah, it looks a little bit more maintained, we'll say. Oh, helper N is completed. Alright. Well, we can stop screwing around then. Alright, I'm just gonna leave that in there for now. Good as place as any. Where you at, helper N? Looks pretty good. I'm not seeing like it missed anything. A little curious what's up with those dots right there. Oh, weird. Is there like a... It's like there's a hump in the field. And I can't seed that going one direction. Let me... This is going to result in rows going the wrong way. That's kind of funny that it only puts them in on the sections that it missed, and it doesn't like change the rest of it. You can't. I saw a spot, yeah, right there. Oops. I gotta turn it on first too. There we go. Alright, now let's check that on the map. Looks good. I think that looks pretty cool over there. It fits right in. This is kind of nice too, washing over here and not seeing like grass grow up between my tires while I'm doing it. I could stand to refill this too, but I don't know. I think I might just put it away. Yeah, it's just a little bit too short, isn't it? Wow, that's pretty cool. Alright, got that field seeded. I wonder if my weeder will work. I kind of doubt it will. I'm guessing if they fixed it, they really fixed it so that it can only be used in the first growth stage, but let's give it a try, just to be sure. Nope. Alright. We'll wait till the first growth stage then. Alright, so if this will only work for one stage of fertilization, then in between harvests, I'm gonna have to use the... So after I harvest, I could go through with that dry spreader and hit it, and then on the first growth stage I could use this, and then on the second, you know, maybe I get a sprayer or something. Maybe I get one of the new big sprayers. How much are those? And is it in sugarcane or is it in fertilizers? Must be in fertilizers. Oh yeah, I forgot. They got the horse one too. They came in the horse pack. But 195 for that. I mean, it's not cheap, but it's better than some of the other options. I mean, I guess I could go with like this Coon combo. That, I mean, it's, yeah, you can basically run it on anything, right? So I could always, you know, stick that on. Oh, but it needed, these don't have front 3 points. It doesn't have front 3 points. It really helps having that expansion tank on the front. Problems. Probably gonna need some more of these or the next size up. Wow, $349,000. Trying to think if there's anything else I can do for now. I'm gonna have 2 harvest missions come up here at the next growth cycle, but that'll basically be it. So yeah, you know what I might do to finish out this episode? Let's go ahead and put this up to fast, and we'll go up to 120x, and we'll advance to the next growth cycle. And when this comes into the first stage, then we'll go grab the weeder and run the weeder down this, and that'll finish off our episode. Hey, alright. Slow time back down. So now that's first stage, this is second stage, which means this field over here should be third stage. Nice. So that should be like the darkest shade of green, I think. Yep, darkest shade of green. Okay. And it looks like I've got 2 fields ready to harvest. So, well, I mean, not mine, but I'll do the missions on them. Okay, so let's see if we can run the weeder. I forgot to include this barn when I was counting barns. It's kind of annoying because you can't... I mean, I guess you could fit like a truck in here or something. Let's grab this guy. I have a feeling this is going to look a little weird. I'm not sure this would like actually work. That crop looks way too big to use a machine like this on it now. Hey, but the hired worker's all about it. Nice. Alright, so we're going to fertilize this field then. So I think what I'm going to do here, I think we're going to wrap up this episode, and between now and the next episode, what I'm gonna do is just do missions, and then keep progressing time until that first field that we seeded, what was that, field 14, is ready for harvest. And so in the next episode, we'll start off by harvesting field 14. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, would you please give it a thumbs up? That helps a lot. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I'll put a link in the video description to my Discord group if you're interested in finding out more about Farm Sim or joining in the discussion, or you know, I've got a multiplayer server that I run. Doesn't see a lot of action right now, but if you're interested in participating in any of that stuff, stop on over on my Discord channel. Like I said, there'll be a link in the video description, and check us out over there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.